So we, we've got a timeline from when they, acquired the trust. So my mom dies on 6/23, 2015, right? And then my niece has been going to Ken Goldman for her divorce, right? And then she recommends him to me, right? And so then I go to Ken, and I have, she calls me up and tells me my mom is dying. um, and I guess she's not that well. She's fairly out of it. And I'll talk to her on the other side, just like I have. When she gets to heaven, I'd rather talk to her when she gets there anyway. But anyway, so then on 8/24/2015, I go to Ken Goldman for an initial consult, right? And I do that. Okay, so then he has me fill out the application. That's the original. This is a copy of the original he gave me at the office. And then he's seeing me for divorce, right? Not Alexa, stop. So anyway, he's seeing me for divorce. Just a second. Okay. And Kevin is hiding his legal name, Kevin Alfonsi LG. He's just come up to me and said, I changed my name to Kevin Alfonsi when I was gone. I don't know, in California, whatever. My name is Kevin Alfonsi now. It's no longer Kevin Alfonsi LG. He's a California resident. He's hiding also. They've taken my identification, named in my mom's will, Kim LG Alfonsi, and he also transported my name and identification to California, right? And I have no idea. And I've hired, Ken Goldman for divorce, as stated. And there's a divorce case with that name, right, on it, which is, I think, supposed to disappear. And then I give him my address that I'm at still today, 2150 South Endeavor Street, West Hill, Alaska. But now Kevin's filed for divorce, so I have to, hurry up and go get another post office box because we're sharing the same, mailbox, right? So probate documents can get sent there, get intercepted, the whole thing, or they just send him to California, where he has my identity, place of employment, self, and first student. So I have to have a background check there too. Yeah, first student. So then it gives my birth date. It gives that. Then I fill out that, how did you referred by? And I tell them, Alexa, stop, my niece. So I say I'm referred by my niece. And then I sign it as Kim LG. Okay, and then it's dated, and I become client 155175. I give him his $5,000 retainer in October. And as reflected on the court docket, you can see the case is still open to this day. And it was all revolved around a stolen trust fund that they acquired before December of that year. So they kind of staged it. Delphine dies. They go into Ken. It's planned. I go to Ken. I'm talking about going to Ken. I'm estranged from most of the family. There's like one or two scragglers I talk to. And then, so this is all planned. And then I go in. And so then all of a sudden, I just find this email like a couple of weeks ago. And then it says, today I sent it to myself. And this was the original email from Ken's bookkeeper. And then she just says, hi, Kim, I have you on my calendar for a trust payment of $500 due on the 15th of the month. And then there we go. If you wish, if you would like me to run those payments automatically, I can take a card number and do that. You can call me directly if you would gives me a phone number. And I don't work every day, but you can certainly give that information to another person here. And so anyway, I never see this email because it's not Sandy's, Jenny's, and Ken's. I don't flag it. I just find this email like 2 weeks ago, right? I get led to find it, right? Okay, so then divorce starts, right? And divorce starts, and this is my address. And they know, these guys have staged everything. I'm going to go get a new P.O. box, but Kevin's still using that street delivery. Even when he gets another box at Ink Spot, he still uses this one for quite a long time, clear into 2016. So he's able to intercept documents, and now they falsified my identification already, went to probate court, clear back here when she says she's going to get a trust payment, right? Okay, so we know that. Yeah, okay. And then I've gotten a new mailbox immediately. So, and Ken's very well aware of what my new mailing address is, as shown by his certified mail. So he is sending it to me, right? So he knows that. So yeah. 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 And that I specifically didn't see, he didn't have me fill out one of these for my mother's probate, right? He just says to me, because he knows they've already done it, you know, and he's acting on Kevin's behalf. He's working for Kevin and me. That's why Kevin comes up on some documents as defendant, right? So anyway, yeah, you know, Kevin is shown as defendant on some of the documents Ken makes out, my husband, right? And so in one capacity, he's working for Kim L.G. Alfonsi and Kevin Alfonsi L.G. as trustee, and then he's working for his client, Kim L.G., you know, for a divorce case, you know, as specified on the application. So I didn't hire him for probate as shown on the application. And he said, do you want me to look into your mother's probate case for you? And I think that was in October when I gave him the $5,000 retainer fee, right? And so I said, okay, yes. And then he said he didn't find anything. Oh yeah, kid, you found something. You're billing it every month. So anyway, yeah, that's how that came to be. So you can see the family involvement. You can see them strategizing a timeline. You can see they know I'm going to go get a mailbox. You know, they know that. They know Kevin's going to keep this mailbox. They'll intercept documents. They'll show up to probate. Somebody will act as me. I wonder who does that. Wonder who acts like me. So anyway, and then they start making their first payment from that trust, you know, real early, right? Real early. So yeah. I have you on my calendar for a trust payment. Those are specific, by the way. Just like trust writs of execution and trust writs of garnishment that show up. Because my attorney, Ken, he sues me, right, for his legal fees for a divorce case that I can't even get a divorce decree from, right? And so I just find out about this time, and I'm telling Judge Zwink in the case where Ken's sued me, I'm saying, hey, I can't even get a legal divorce decree in this case. You know, I don't know, I've been marked for death in a home abduction. You know, I mean, I go to Vital Records and they tell me, hey, your husband didn't file suit in his legal name. And I'm wondering about that, but I'm like, my husband, alarms are going off, just a minute. So I don't know that he's filed suit in his non-legal name. I have no idea until I go to Vital Records on 7/5/2019 and they're like, your husband didn't file suit in his legal name. Well, I don't know. He's stolen my identity and his identity and then made us California residents starting in 2013 because he's going to come back to Alaska and tell me he's changed his name and file in divorce using the name Kevin Alfonsi, hiding his name Kevin Alfonsi LG all the way through. And, you know, and that they plan this trust fund robbery all the way out. Yeah. Family, friends, I'm sure. Who knows? You can buy a lot of people off with a big-ass trust fund, right? I think some of my friends, I could name them, I won't, that were bought off, right? There were handlers sent in to me. There's people that watch us 24 hours a day. Like I said, the pressure in my tire pressure in my vehicle is always tampered with. People at work were lied to me about me, you know, the whole thing. When they do this kind of a state robbery, you're supposed to go into isolation and just feel everybody hates you. Yeah, yeah, I kind of grew up like that. So it's not going to do anything to me. It makes me closer to God, right? And I get more downloads from God. The more isolated I become, the more downloads I'm going to get. So it actually doesn't benefit them all. Yeah, no, it actually works against them. Yeah, it works totally against them. Yeah. So it's very interesting, right? And I get led to this. I got led to this last week, and then I got led to this. I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. Them making a first trust payment. So it puts it right at they nabbed that trust fund right when I went to Ken's, right? And they knew I was going there, because of family involvement. And then, yeah, that's my first. I just got led to this document today. So I got led to this one today. Got led to this one 2 days ago. And then I got led to this one about a month ago. Yeah. Because you're pissing off God, He's like, hand her crap over, man. Hand it over.